Top sports where the takes don't miss. The prof with the stats, the champ with the fist. Water bringing fire, cowboys out riding bold. Bulls calling bets, watch the stories unfold. And it's truly eyebrows running the show. It's High Top Sports, baby.
Let's get it. Let's go. Good evening. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to High Top Sports. It's Monday, Champs Corner. We got a lot to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. Spring practice may have not started in the sense that we were busting pads and getting ugly with it, but we got weights, we got numbers, and we got a little tidbit that we just talked with Gator Dave on his show. I was on his show just a minute ago. Go check it out. It was a great show that has me absolutely juiced. And it doesn't take much to get juiced, but look, if you juiceless, you useless. You know what I'm saying? Shirts are up now, hightopsport.com/shop. Yes, sir. Listen, smash the like button, subscribe. Good to see you. Happy Monday. And we just dropped a nice little interview with Summerall and Sean Kelly. A lot of great tidbits. Really breaks down the gauntlet. Some of you may be overhearing about the gauntlet. I'm not, so we're going to talk about it a little bit more. Then he spoke about the quarterback competition, what we're expected heading into it. Boys, I've been fired up this whole damn time for the spring ball, and I just got more juice because of what I heard on Gator Dave. So sit back, relax. We're going to have ourselves a show. Steve was late, but he made it. So
hey, Faza.
What up, big dog?
What's going on, brother, man? Fresh out of little league practice. So actually, I'm not out.
Don't blame the kids for being late.
I'm not. Practice is technically not done till 8:30, guys.
Okay. Here we go.
30 minutes away from. It's 30 minutes away. It's 30 minutes away from my house, and so yeah, I let the little guys down to come be with you guys.
Okay. All right. Now it's made it personal. All right. It just got serious.
Go Gators, baby. Let me get
y'all go Gators. Yeah.
At least they Gator fans. They love us.
I was just messing. Boss, good to see you, man. I'm pumped. I don't know if you've seen the number changes, the weight changes.
I got a glimpse at some of them. I like what's happening. But let's break it down. I got a glimpse at some of them. I'm like, okay, this person lost some weight. Where are we going here with this?
Lost some weight. We gained some weight. We stayed neutral. The number change is it's always fun. The ones are back.
Yeah. Love the ones being back, and I love who's holding the ones. I think it's well deserving at this point. After being on the number one hiatus, it's good for it to be back.
It needs to be back. I didn't mind it being gone last year. I liked the approach at it. I didn't really translate into wins, but you had to try something and hope that it sticked, and it didn't. Look, I don't necessarily think the ones that the people that have the ones now. It's hard. I don't know. Do you have a guy that could rep it? Maybe like a Jaden Ball on offense. BB3 is who got it on the offensive side of the ball.
For sure.
I don't hate it at all. I think that is a position that there's only so many spots you give it to on the
right, for sure.
And Ball has kind of represented his number. He may have not wanted it to change. So I like BB3 taking it. Big fan of it. Defensively, again, is there a guy that has been just the staple of defense? And it's probably, you look at a couple of them, it's probably Bryce Thornton gets number one.
Yeah, and just the importance of that position on defense, especially when you're trying to run a defense that has multiple fronts, then communication is key. And so I think that number one is more representative of a floor general, a field general, someone who's going to be able to direct traffic and ensure that he's always in the right spot and give the right amount of effort and energy, but more so QB on defense at that position. So I like him having that one.
Again, people get kind of worked up about it. I just want to play some football. I love
for sure.
Jaden Woods is 0. I think where the numbers have lost a little bit of its aura, if you will, is because of the constant change. It doesn't really carry the same weight anymore. I don't believe. To see a guy change his number mid-career, Percy did it. He went from 8 to 1, which I like the fact that we've got BB3 going from 8 to 1, kind of a little cool nuance there. But I wonder if that was intentional, right? Him being 8 to start off with, you never know.
Yeah, so, it definitely makes a lot of sense. I believe BB3 is the type of guy that wants that target on his back, but not necessarily on his back. That'll be from us, but he wants that target in front of him. He's saying to himself, okay, Percy came in as a freshman. wore 8, he did this, he did that. He changed the number 1, he did this, did that. I believe I can be everything he was for the Florida Gators. Maybe not the same caliber of player to the T, but mentality and the want to is putting the target in front of him, saying, me wearing these numbers in this succession, I'm very familiar with the history. I grew up in Gainesville. My father played here. I know what it's going to mean for me putting these numbers on, but I have no problem living up to the hype.
Absolutely. And look, I mean, the guy was exceptional his freshman campaign, so I'm looking forward to another year. Again, I think what's going to make him more special is a lot of expectation, not a lot of expectations, but a lot were expected of him because I feel like just the lack of play around him. We're going to talk about a couple of injuries here in just a moment, but I want to play this clip, and then I'll give you the tidbit. I'm not going to keep you hating. If you watch Gators, you already know what it is, but it may not be that big of a deal, but I think it's massive. I think it's huge. I think it's going to be great. It's on par or on on par with what John's done thus far, and I'll give you the key word. It's transparency. Okay, that's what. Yeah.
I haven't seen it, so
you don't know. You don't know.
Uh-uh.
Let me play this real quick. This was an interview, and he talks about the gauntlet. We've talked a lot about it. We broke it down. I think that Coach John Tormall just gives you a little bit more detail of what it entails and kind of the expectations and what he's trying to achieve through the gauntlet. Which, again, I the reason why I do think this is so important is that we're learning about the core of this team. We're learning about who they are and what they've been going through for the last 30 or so days. So take a listen to what he had to say.
Your team had to beat the gauntlet before you even started talking about playing football again.
Yeah, I think it's the old school traditional mat drills, if you will, where you're at a station. Our format has 6 different stations, with a pit in the middle for the injured guys that can't participate. The first round, or the first half, if you will, each station is 2.5 minutes. You're paired up with the same guy all morning. There's a winner and a loser to every rep. We go to halftime, 4-minute break. Come back out. It's 1:45 at each station again. All right. Then you go back, and then we go to overtime. You go back to the stations, one last round in the overtime. Everybody has to be perfect through the entire facility for us to beat the gauntlet in that last round of overtime. If there's one mistake, we lose. And so it's an accountability contest. Most football games, they're not won. Somebody loses it. And we're trying to make sure we don't beat ourselves. You can't beat anyone until you don't beat yourself. And it's elevating the standard. It's creating structure, discipline, but also competing. Because like I said, the whole morning, it's 2 guys matched up, and every rep there is a winner and there is a loser.
In a one-on-one competition, but then the team has its own challenge collectively to beat the clock, right?
Yep.
Do it in perfect fashion.
Yeah, it's 1 hour. You got 1 hour to beat it. Every mistake takes 3 seconds off the clock. So your hour can become 55 minutes if we have too many mistakes.
Failure's a part of the deal. I get it. So there has to be a process to it. It's not like they're going to get it on the first run. Otherwise, what's the point? How many times did it take the team to finally come together and beat the gauntlet here?
It was gauntlet number 8. Yeah, it took us 8 of them. Got really close a couple times. Gauntlet 6 and 7 got close. We're under 30 seconds from beating it twice, and had mistakes that happened within 30 seconds of finishing. And yeah, you have to find a way when the game is on the line or winning is on the line. Being perfect is required. If you wait to give your best in October and you think that's when you're going to find a way to win games, you're going to be really disappointed, because your best is required every day.
It's interesting. Coach told me.
So again, a lot of great stuff there. Just again, I think just a little more clarity of what it is. We've heard kind of bits and pieces of Troutwine. I think gave us the most detail of it, but that was a very good, to the point of what they've gone through. And again, I think what I like and hearing about it is just the penalties and hearing that part of beating yourselves, where that's where these games are lost, especially at the end. And in the SEC, it's going to come down to who makes the least amount of mistakes. And you saw how disciplined Indiana was. And A&M, they were a highly penalized team, but got those things tightened up at the end of the year, which had allowed them to have success.
Yeah. The thing I love about it most is, like he said previously, is a player-driven team.
Yeah.
And so when you do these type of drills, leaders are going to have to come out. You're forcing leaders out, because no one wants to be out there all day, and no one wants to be having to do it over again. And then you don't want to be the cause of that. And so when that's happening, you're going to force leaders to stand up and to self-manage themselves, so where a coach is not the only one yelling. You're going to get some guys who are probably in better shape or just super elite, who are going to finish some of these things early, but then that's their job to go back and pull those teammates along. Kind of like in that situation with Banks and Sapp at that one time at practice, where they're going to get on each other.
Cam Jackson.
Well, we need to have that happen. Yeah, Cam Jackson. We need to have that happen before we even get to the practice field. We need to be able to see who's going to tap out, who's going to step up, who face can I get in, and all that
through
stuff.
That during practice, which it felt like we were working through that during practice. Like you'll have tiffles still, right? Like you'll have those things, but you don't want to be working through the drama, if you will.
Correct.
It needs to be settled. Like y'all remember the Titans? Like we're going into this with a brotherhood that we're ready to kill together, so we can emphasize the practice. This is where it gets serious now. Like we kind of work through the minutia, if you will. And I think that's what this is going to be. Look, this is what it's all about. And this is where the changes are going to be. So as for practice starts tomorrow. They kind of like basically today was like, returning day or whatever. I don't know what I'm looking for, but basically you showed up, you weighed yourself, got your numbers out, that good stuff. Here's the tidbit. All right. I can't hold it any longer because I'm about to bust. Is last year and every year that Napier has been here, the media would be allocated 15 minutes of viewing time. 15 minutes. I've talked, brother, listen, when I tell you, and I talk to everybody, I would have to have 19 different reporters on because they could only go to like one station. I would talk to Cam and he'd like go talk to Dylan. Dylan like go talk to Zach. Zach like go talk to Nick because they could only see one station.
Stake out at each position. Like, hey, I got the D line. Hey, I got the wide receivers.
Yeah. They had to divide and conquer. And then it would just be like going through the motion drills. And so then they have to write 45 different articles off of the 15 minutes of viewing time. Guess how much time they get, Steven?
How much, boss?
40 effing minutes, bro.
Oh,
in one day of practice, the entire accumulated time that we had over the last 4 years. And here's why this is so dang huge. I was thinking about this. I wasn't in the shower, wasn't in the sauna. I was just driving. Okay. And I was like, man, I really wonder if we're going to get more because how transparent coach has been. Like, I didn't know if the 15-minute thing was like a league thing or just a, or Napier just didn't want anything to get out. I genuinely didn't know. And so this dropped and I was like, holy crap. And if it was that, I'm like, I remember I was talking, it was on Dave's show. We were talking about Texas and I was reading through some of their practice articles and the amount of detail that was in that thing. I mean, I knew from Jump Street, like I read the articles, like their offensive line is going to suck ass next year. And sure enough, it did because of how much detail that it had. Look, they can't talk about like schemes and certain things and plays and all that. I don't need all that. I need to know who's going to be butt cheeks. Okay. I need to know like who looks physically good here, who's
what
getting off
the temperature was for sure. Yeah.
40 minutes, dog.
Yeah.
And I love that because coach knows it's like nobody's going to pick up on anything of watching 40. Like nobody's here is trying to, we should know what's going on. What is us knowing hurt? If we know that something's ass, and I said that if you think you're getting a competitive advantage because we're not riding anything, it showed you nobody had an advantage.
For sure. No. And what it did was mainly though was allow whatever narrative they wanted to be released because now we have to rely on what the coach said about the practice or how it went. And that's what kind of pumped up some of the stuff that we were saying because you didn't get to watch the full practice. So we had to rely on who they said was making strides or who this person said was making strides. And most of the time when that information got out, of course, it was going to favor us. It wasn't going to make it look like we were down in these areas because to be honest, I went to a practice and it wasn't nothing like what we were hearing when it was coming out. And so that them having that amount of time puts the onus on the players to go out there and perform correctly in the way they should be. There's nothing to hide here. We're in this thing, I want to say together, but we need to see what's going on. You know what I mean? Not that we need total access, but you hiding something is not going to fare well for you down the road. I know last year we had the DJ issue and stuff, and I feel like a lot of that was geared around not allowing people to see the inefficiencies. And then, that puts pressure on the coaches. If I'm able to see a lot more film, I can diagnose a lot more film. And if I can see issues, then we have an issue because I'm not a coach, but I can see it. I'm not the coach there, but I still know football. So I think it's a good thing for us to have that transparency and for the reporters and those guys to be able to be out there and give their own opinion about what's happening and what they see versus being spoon fed this and then you got to go report on it.
Yeah, again, for me, it's like the mindset of there's nothing to hide because we're all going to find out on Saturday. So
Sure.
it's not like, what are you keeping a secret? Because the surprise is we want to win football games. I don't need to be surprised that we're going to suck ass. All right. So
Right.
that was what we found out. It was like, surprise, you suck again. And I don't like surprises anymore. So my surprise is like, we think we suck because of what we've seen. And, we go out there and it's turned around. And here's the thing, like the people, oh, well, coach didn't want, people write negatively about them or
we can't coddle these guys anymore.
Hey, if you don't like what's being written about you, change it.
Right. Go perform. Go show up and smack somebody.
You have an opportunity to change what they're saying because if they're not going to write about it on Tuesday and Wednesday, the damn sure are going to write about it on Sunday after Saturday. So they're going to write about you whether you want to or not. Now you're going to decide on what day it's going to be and what they're going to write. And that's where I think is where I think they realize like, hey, we have to utilize our tools that are amongst us. And it's like, we have more eyeballs than ever. And you have an opportunity to turn practice into pro day every single day. Because if you open that thing up, like you don't have a day off, bro.
For sure.
Because they are going to write about you. These are vultures.
Right.
This is rat poison. Now, if you're kicking ass, they're gonna tell you that you're good, and I'm gonna remind you real damn quick. I'll crank this thing up, make you look like ass again. And I think that's what coach wants to do too. Is like, I'm not doing this to necessarily beat you up, but our job is to sell tickets to make these fans know what's going on. Now, do I think it may change a little bit once he realizes that this ain't Tulane no more, and there's 96,000 people writing about it and talk about it? He might. Because we crazy, Steve.
I think he built for it. He knows the ultimate.
He might be.
You got to win.
People that might not be okay. Steve,
when the pressure is on you,
2.5 hours next Monday, shit might hit the ceiling. All right?
Look, when the pressure's on you, you got to put the pressure back on the players. I got to win here. Well, they need to see what's going on. I got to win here, so I'm opening everything up. You got to perform. I know I got to win here, so I'm gonna take everything I got to take. And if you don't perform, I'm on your ass. If it like, I'm the type of coach where I'm gonna take all the heat I can take, and you gonna know I'm taking it. But when you mess up, I'm on you. Because I'm gonna be responsible for what I need to be responsible for, and you're gonna be responsible for what you need to be responsible for. I'm gonna pour all my teachings into you, and when you mess up, I'm gonna say, "Hey, we taught this in practice. He messed up." It's not gonna be like y'all didn't know we've been practicing it all week. You haven't known what we've been doing. We've been teaching these things. He messed up. I believe he's gonna get better. He's gonna get it right. But in that moment, he just missed a play. I can deal with that. And as players and teammates, you can respect that from a coach. And he called you out. You missed the play. It's not calling you out. It happened. Now let's go back to the drawing board and make sure it doesn't happen again. But if I don't address nothing and I'm not saying nothing out front, everybody just hiding and hiding their hand, it makes for a soft team.
Well, the other thing too, like you kind of probably can attest to this, is like, look, if you're worried about the media holding you accountable, you got a problem.
Way bigger problem.
that shouldn't be. Look, they could say whatever they want. We should already be ahead of it. It should already be addressed before something's even written about. And again, maybe I'm just thinking about like why we would be even secluded from it before. But look, I think with this, with more information, I think we're gonna know what we got pretty quickly. Again, I remember reading that text article. We talked about it. I said the offensive line was going to suck. This is it. And then I'm getting yelled at by Texas people in the comment section. I'm like, yo, dumbass. I was reading an article from your people. I'm not making anything up. Sure enough, y'all got spanked in October. I didn't forget. And I heard nothing about him since the Jaden Ball and Jaden Wood situation. Like, we'll see you next year in October. I know you will, because y'all asked. Y'all asked and everything else too.
Excluded from seeing it because you would have saw the same 10 plays over and over. You would have known the playbook before we even got to the fall.
That's probably true. Man, it just continues to be again refreshing at every turn, and I will continue to reiterate this, is that look, I understand that we're going down a new scenic road, A1A, and the scenery may be changing. That doesn't mean the destination is going to be just as nice, but right now it feels like it's going to be that.
Yeah.
Thank you. And hydrate. I'm jabbering here. I'm running out of juice.
Hey, shout out to Hall. Who was it? Norman Hall birthday? I see it in the chat. Shout out
I
to
thought it was
Norman Hall.
Ryan
Happy
Brown.
birthday. Ryan Brown or Norman Hall? Whose birthday
Making
is it,
names
guys?
up, Steve.
I don't know. I think it was who was it, guys?
You might be making some names up. That's okay. Hey, we got about 400 people in here. What y'all need to do is y'all need to smash the like button and subscribe. Also, shout out to our sponsor for this evening, which is our favorite people in the absolute world, Alma Mater.
Norman.
Located.
See? Norman Hall.
Oh,
there we go.
Okay. Happy birthday, Norman.
Happy birthday, Norman Hall. We appreciate you.
Shout out to Alma Mater for powering us this evening. Go give
Alma
them
Mater.
they have some of the best content that there is. They just dropped the new SEC championship hats and hoodies and t-shirts and all those things. They will be helping us print our spring shirts. That will be a limited drop at the spring game. So make sure you guys come see us, which we will be hosting the High Top Sports Olympics, which we will have more detail on that, which we spoke a lot about it last night with Allie. She said she was down.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Team Harris, let's go, baby.
All right. Easy. But yeah, be sure to go check out Alma Mater. Tell them High Top and the boys sent you. Member from West Day, hit the like button, go Gators. Yes, and please hit the like button. Let YouTube know you guys are enjoying what the boys are putting down here. $10, $2. Where is the prof going to run the 40? Hey, my birthday is December 7th, 1968. Let's go, Ray. My birthday is December 7th, Steve. I know you didn't know that because you don't love me enough, but same birthday as Ray Shear. Yeah, you didn't even know. You thought you were just thinking, damn, 68, that's a long time ago. It is a long time ago.
I've been telling you happy birthday for 3 years now.
Yeah, you just be getting lucky.
Yeah. I follow the wife.
Right now, I think our destination is going to be at Buchholz football field. I believe is where we have. Yeah.
Yeah.
I once we have 100% confirmation, we will post it.
That's where Billy Lasco went. Buchholz.
Miles Graham did too. Yeah. I believe, right? And so didn't Anthony or he go to Gainesville High?
I think it was
Justin Williams went to Buchholz too, I think, right?
Probably more, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Buchholz pushing them out.
All right, let's talk about these, Steve. Let's talk about weight. All right, Steve, you're familiar with what a big boy should be weighing out there in the front line. Sure. So, Joseph Mabachu, big fan you are, Steve. Big fan. 323 put on
amazing.
Plus. Is that where we need to be, Stevie?
Amazing. I didn't even know he was capable of doing that.
Are you happy with that, Steve?
Most definitely. It's a true sophomore. Remember we were talking about we didn't have the size. 323. Banks is 327.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. We talk about.
Do you think that's McDonald's or do you think that's Rusty Witt Gauntlet Muscle-esque plus 23?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of Rusty. He's a young boy. A young kid to say that. So for him to be that young at that size, man, he has the frame for it. He moved well with it. He was quick last year. I think he's gonna come with a lot more power. I am excited for that 320. Yes, sir. For sure. Daniel
Pereira-Lewis, plus 16, 348. Miles Johnson, linebacker, 240, plus 15 pounds. Defensive lineman Cameron James, 280, plus 10 pounds. Much better for that edge position. And that's where you want to be at 280, 290, right?
Yeah, Cameron James, that's amazing at 280 right now. Oh man.
Mason Clinton, the defensive lineman we got from Southern Miss, he went up plus 7, 290. He's interior. Mark Faircloth, offensive line, plus 6 pounds at 324. Davion Gross. This is our Percy Harvin. How much did Percy Harvin weigh before I say this number here?
How much did he weigh? I think Percy might have been like at his heaviest 205.
What's peak Percy?
Peak Percy? 198.
Davion Gross, plus 5 pounds to 197.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you be cheating. You got the numbers right.
No. Hey man, listen. Yeah. Percy upper body. Percy was jacked, kid. Like this,
I know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And Davion's jacked. CJ Hester, plus 5 to 193, cornerback. Love that.
Oh man.
McLeod. What do we need McLeod to be at?
I need McLeod at least 290, 305. Between 290 and 305.
Plus 5. 299.
Oh, cool. Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't like this. Maybe I'm wrong. offensive line tackle or offensive line TJ Dice minus 12 pounds.
I like it.
292. That good?
What is he playing?
Offensive line, so guard.
Yeah, he need to be able to move his feet, man. Sometimes guys get a little too heavy and they can't move their feet.
Okay.
He probably cut some of that a little off the gut. Ain't nothing wrong with that. A little off the gut. As long as he keep his power, he's all right. But I need to move those feet.
Okay. Yeah, this is muscle gain and weight loss.
For sure.
Duke Clark lost 9 to 202. That's perfect. I think for a running back, that's a sweet spot. Fletcher Westfall lost 11 to 331. That's probably his tackle.
Duke losing the weight to me, speaks that we're looking for speed. We're looking for speed. Okay. We have the power, but Deuce, you putting on all this weight is hindering you from who you
dropped
really
7 pounds.
Yeah.
To 182.
He said he drops, but it could be all lean, dropped a lot of fat.
Yeah, I think he kind of probably got a little too juiced, to be quite honest.
Yeah, sometimes you mess up your explosion and quickness. If you convert that into muscle and just still play with the same mentality, it's all right for him to be at that weight. I want to see him flying around. I don't want him being out there sluggish, holding down too much weight, not playing with his natural body weight. I need him flying around, full acceleration, and still powerful.
What do we need Jamari Lyons at?
You said Lions?
Yeah.
We need Lions around 295, 305.
He's 311. He lost 7 pounds.
I'll take it. Yeah.
Did you call Chapman before? You be lying about
No,
that.
I didn't.
So we saw the picture of Aaron Childs looking like an absolute meathead. Like, yeah. I mean, talking like just.
Aaron Childs, like he was 230, 240 in that picture.
He's 239. You crazy, dog. You messing with me, bro. You got the numbers, dog.
Listen, I don't.
You're gaslighting the shit out of me right now.
I swear to God,
I'm taking your ass to The Price is Right, and we're gonna just do you for the weight.
No, seriously, no. But that's reflective of with this multiple front. He's gonna be able to come downhill more.
He lost 5 pounds. I thought he gained 30 pounds.
Yeah, no. He need to come down. He needs to come down so he can hit these holes faster. He needs to be a lot more agile. He was huge, but he looked
you like the moves then.
Oh, for sure. No, I love the moves. It's all indicative you're not just trying to get size or speed. You're trying to get these guys to the maximum size so they can maximize their energy and effort and perform at their best. It's not like, I just need big linebackers, but this guy's not built to carry that weight.
How much I weigh?
How much do you weigh, Shelton?
Yeah.
I say Shelton probably. I give you 139.
Good, Steven.
What?
I'm not Cody's height.
No. You 5'11"? No, seriously, I'll say you probably about 176.
You're a
what
psychopath.
You weigh?
I'm 177. You're a psychopath. You're a psychopath. You're freaking me out.
Yeah. 176.
You're like over here like reading palms and shit. Yeah, this is uncalled for.
I looked at a lot of body types and went against a lot of people. The first thing I do is look at you and analyze how I'm gonna break you down.
I'm broken right now. I'm broken. And here's what's even crazier. I was like 184 like a week and a half ago, and I've been grinding. I just got to 177. I literally weighed myself yesterday.
Yeah. If your cheeks was a little bit more raised, I'd have put a little more chunky on.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah, your face
I gotta go run a 40, dog. I'm dialed in.
So you guys know I've been out working out too, man. Cody done stirred me up. So I said I'm gonna come back being the fattest, but I can't come back being fat bastard.
They want to sponsor us. Good.
Oh yeah,
all right.
Come on, Jocko.
I try to tap into the boys here.
Yeah,
slaps.
For real. Where you get them from?
I was just saying. I don't know.
How'd you get it?
I bought it.
No, I'm saying, where'd you get it from?
Yeah, I don't know.
You bought it online?
At a store. I just don't know where.
Oh, okay.
I remember grabbing it. I don't want to say gas station. I want to say Publix, but
I need to get me one. How'd you liking it? It's good?
Very good. Very good. Yeah, this one's the orange one. Yeah, it had to have been a Publix.
You
Had to
got
have been.
what electrolytes and stuff.
Yeah. It's a electrolyte drink, 0 sugar, 15 calories, 200 milligrams of potassium, 300 grams of
Okay,
sodium.
okay, I'll
Just
check them
straight
out.
gas. Just straight
Come on,
gas.
Jocko, get the deal,
Four,
Shelton. Let's go.
40 grams of protein. I'm just kidding. I have Mark,
40 grams
yeah,
protein.
Mark
Mark,
Scott just jumped out of his
yeah,
chair.
Mark,
Yeah,
yeah,
he
for
just
sure.
jumped out, started doing push-ups.
Yeah,
That damn
Mark's
bald
running
head.
to Publix now to
Yeah,
get him.
that damn juice head.
Shout out to Mark. Yeah, he can't participate in none of our games. Okay.
No, he's no fun. He's all it's all show. His ass is slow as molasses, bro. I put that man in a blender when he tried to guard me. That guy
Oh,
is
he's
damn near
dang,
60
Mark.
going on 90, bro. It's all
Uh-oh.
just show muscle.
You say show muscle.
Yeah, it's like the SpongeBob. Cool, dude. You can do a couple pull-ups.
Oh,
You
Mark,
probably
can't wait to see you at the spring game. No, yeah.
yeah. Everyone turn into a damn a shrimp if he stays up this late. We got $2 from Ray Shear, my man, $2. Then he says, I'm already a liar. Junior, $5. Some are all going to make me a pathological liar this offseason, GMFG. I mean, I'm going to have the Lord forgive my sins for the things that I'm
Yeah.
going to say. Steve
Listen,
needs to
this
guess
spring
weight
game
at the
go to
fair.
rocking.
Yeah.
He said, guess weight. Oh, yeah. They do have that person that do the weight guessing. Yeah.
It made me uncomfortable. I thought you were next for a minute.
I got a lot
Valdosta,
of gifts.
From Valdosta, Georgia, where we know football, the Gators will be physical this year. Teams better buckle up. From Jason Green, $5. Come on. And then
Yeah.
Hemster, appreciate you guys. Great show. Thank you, Hemster.
Major
Great
love,
comment,
Hemster.
great super chat.
Appreciate you.
Much-
That's
much-
what we were
much-
missing. I can't wait for this spring, man. I can't wait to see how these practices roll out. The energy at the practices is going to determine a lot. Just to see that. I want to see these guys actually get out there and hit. No more hugging and soft pads, no pads popping. I want to hear some noise. I'm tired of Coach Chapman being the loudest one on the field.
Hands maker, damn. And I'm juiced, man. What else do I got all queued up here? I had some graphics, but we had a busy day. We were on the Gator Day show here a little bit. We talked about numbers. Injuries. Dallas Wilson, he put on 15 pounds. He's hurt still. So key injuries were Khalil Jackson, but he was coming off of surgery. But Dallas is still dealing with his foot injury, and I think there's a new one that has occurred. So starting to get into that Eugene Wilson world a little bit, where injuries are starting to play a little bit of a factor. Hopefully it doesn't. Fletcher Westfall is another one. I remember I talked to his dad about this at one of the games, and he dealt with a wrist injury that happened during strength and conditioning last year. He's had a couple of surgeries on that was reported on by old Zach Alberverdi. So he's kind of working through that. And I saw him predict a depth chart, and Medlock jumped Westfall. Like Westfall was third on the depth, and I was wondering why. But now I understand, due to probably injury, that's why he'll take a step back. We'll do a show here, probably Cody and I, in the next couple of days, where we give our thoughts of preseason or pre-spring predictions of the depth, and then obviously we'll have it. But we'll give our thoughts.
For the offensive line, that wrist, man, having that flexibility in your wrist to stop guys and take that pressure. It's a lot, especially if you injure it, then you're trying to go into the season having a lift. You know, that's why most of those offensive line have the thing wrapped around their arm with the gloves, just because the wrist is very important for the offensive lineman. They're trying to slow guys down. And if you have something like that, it's going to hinder you from doing hang cleans, the deadlifts, bench press, any of that stuff. So you don't want to aggravate it too much. So it's something you definitely want to allow to heal. Almost like Dallas with those ankles. It's something you want to allow to heal, because at his position, he needs them.
Yeah, and again, hopefully he overcomes that. Again, the offensive line is going to need everybody they can get out there. I think what excites me the most is with these 40 minutes, we're going to get to see how Troutwine is. I think that, I mean, if you think about it, we never saw matchups. We never saw O-line versus
101s, no pass rush drills, none of that stuff. The stuff we saw at the combine with Banks doing 101s, our first time seeing them do 101 drills at the combine.
Yeah.
Like Banks versus Slaughter or Barber. Like, wow, this is the first time we saw this.
And I think that's going to be huge. I think we'll get that. And so, again, with you and your expertise, I think it's going to be one of the best seasons to follow along with. If you love the information, you don't want to know what's going on. Mondays are going to be an absolute blast with Champ. I
We
cannot
definitely
wait.
gonna have a way clearer picture coming into this spring game of what we should be expecting and who the standout should be with us having that much eyes during the practices for sure.
Very excited. He spoke again on this little interview he did with Sean Kelly. He talked about the quarterback room once again. He goes, look, and I kind of like that he said, he goes, it's a clean slate every year. He's like, nothing's earned. So this thought that it's going to be given, it's like, we're not doing that. Trammell seems to be excited about the opportunity. It was spoken about from Zach too. And again, Zach wrote a phenomenal, juicy article. There's a lot of great information. And go check it out. We're not going to tell the whole thing, but essentially that it seemed like there wasn't much of an opportunity, to play last year. Like there wasn't an open competition, which
No,
wasn't really shock to anybody. I don't think we kind of already knew that, but when you see it and you think it, and then to hear it like kind of confirmed, like, damn, like, all right, like shit was personal. And I think that's why, like, when you think about Trammell staying, some guys left. Some guys are probably Billy loyalists or more loyal to Billy and what he was doing. I don't think Trammell fit into that camp. And
no.
seeing the fact that one quarterback stayed and one quarterback left, and now hearing this, I mean, we kind of already knew that, but it just kind of spoke to where it was like, yeah, I wanted this, but they ran it like this, and the other one
Yeah.
wanted a certain way. And
Yeah.
I just sometimes things, again, nothing against anybody, but it just
Yeah, I feel like Trammell is that type of person that wants to go and compete. I believe
Yeah.
he believes he had the arm talent, and all this is present of him picking up the plays. I believe he believes he can make any throw on the field, and we've seen him make throws. If you go back and look at his tape, he can make the throws. So it's just about learning the system. But I truly believe that DJ, that was our last time running something like that with a quarterback, where we're just gonna believe and hope he get over the hump, even though he might not have been ready yet, but we invested all this. I think those days of us doing that is over. And I think it's truly going to be an open competition. And like Coach said, last year don't matter, because some years you can get lucky. Some years you can have just been hot and it just rolled. You can put the ball in the right people's hand and they scored. And then you come into the next season, but you really didn't learn, but y'all won. It's about learning and growing. I need you to learn and grow every year. If you get stagnant, this guy's going to supplant you. You can go out there and ball for us this year. Next offseason, you don't put the work in, this guy's going to pass you up. And it's not just because you were any type of runnings or rankings last year that you're just going to get the job. That it should never be like that. It's only a certain amount of quarterbacks that get to go and move on, and it should always be the best ones, the best ones that put in the most work, not the ones that come with fanfare.
We've been pretty adamant, and we talked about it last night with Allie. Like, look, I think that for me, I don't give a damn who plays.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, in the most positive way possible. I want both guys to kick. It's going to be the guy, and I've given them very valid reasons. And it's not a personal thing or a want or any of that. It's just I think over the last couple of years of really following it along and just knowing what I know, I do think there is an edge for Philo.
Yeah,
but if Trammell beats him out, which we've seen it before. I mean, look, go back and look at Ole Miss last year. Allison Simmons, I had pegged in, and I find it interesting. Last year that the top 3 guys or top 4 guys in the SEC that people had dialed in were Arch Manning, DJ Lagway, Lenore Sellers, and Garrett Nussmeier, and all of them were ass. And so some of the best quarterbacks from the SEC were not even known commodities this time last year. Weren't even known commodities headed into June. So I don't give a damn what we do or don't know right now, to be quite honest with you. We need to go block them bad boys. I need to get them boys locked and loaded and let the rest of the team eat. And that's where I think I'm most excited about is I don't think there will be a distraction in the quarterback room like we've had. And I think that it'll be a good energy for the quarterback. I think that in a weird way, it's going to elevate everyone to play at the highest level
with an edge. I need everybody practicing with the edge. Like today,
because I don't know who
I'm going out here to kick this guy's behind. I know he's my teammate, but I got
And I think that's where complacency set in, because I don't think it was just the quarterback room that was kind of set it and forget it. The fact that we know, and again, whether it was true or not true, I think there was some truth to it, that the Jack Pyburn situation was trying to guarantee starting time.
That's the thing.
Hey, Steve, you don't ask for something unless
you know what's happening.
feel
That's
me?
that's the thing. When it's happening in one place, you get other guys
You
that
feel
it's not
comfortable to
fair.
ask.
It's not
Who
fair
walks
if I
into
can't do it
Steve, you
too.
played football your whole life. You don't walk into the room and go, "Can I guarantee myself a starting spot?"
Yeah,
Who the hell do you think you are?
no,
Now, he
yeah.
says he didn't say that, but I wouldn't be surprised if something along those lines were talked about, right? And
But
again,
yeah,
you gotta feel comfortable enough to ask.
but then it makes you it makes me question, is he saying that because he believes other people are playing in front of him that he practiced harder than? He could be going off a practice statement saying, you know what, I'm busting my behind the practice, I'm killing these guys, but then they still get more playing time than me, and that's not okay neither. The only time I can see someone being put to the side is if it's an injury, but we know this guy is elite. Then okay, when he gets back, he's going to be playing, but it's already proven to everybody else. If you're not hurt, or if you're not, you have to be hurt in order for me to say, hey, he might not be doing nothing this week, but he's gonna play. If you're not hurt, you got to go be going all out. It's open competition for everybody. And if you show any type of favoritism that seeps into your locker room, then you're gonna have dysfunction. Everybody's job should be on the line. Now we'll know some guys like you just know, man, this dude good. He ain't gonna, but I know number 2 should be open. We should be fighting for number 2. But if he's not going hard enough in practice, I know coach is gonna hold him accountable, and I may end up taking this position, or he may not play a couple series or something. At least something. There's gonna be some type of consequences for him not giving his all in practice if he's not hurt.
And for people to say, like, again, like, how do you manage that in this age, or people want guarantees? Is like, true dogs don't want that.
No,
There's just you don't want that. Like like you want opportunities like anybody else, favorable opportunities. And I mean, I don't think that we had that last year. Like that's the
Yeah.
last thing that you want, because then you create complacency, and that's what you create what, in a sense, what we had. So
right.
let me share this real quick. We've been talking about it. I kind of want to pump it while we can, because it's going to get here sooner rather than later. Obviously, we've got March Madness just around the corner, which is the best time of the year, and we release these bad boys, March Madness tees that are out now. And if you order
Yeah,
it within
blow
the
it up
next
a little
couple of
bit.
days, it'll be here right at the start of the SEC Madness, so you'll get to wear it and kind of rock and roll with the back-to-back or back for more shirts, not back-to-back.
Fire.
Yeah. Back for more. Yeah, very pumped with this design.
Back
It's
to
kind
back
of our
in
own
Q.
little, huh? Yeah,
I
it's in
said
Q.
back
Yeah,
to
yeah.
back.
We got our own little version of our own Gator that we're implementing. It's gonna be on the new website and things like that. So you can see it down there at the bottom. So we've got different altercations of it. This is the basketball one. So very excited about it. It's on the shop now. The juiceless, you're useless quote from John Summerall, that was placed on a tee, because obviously that is also up on the website. So if you guys want to get yourself some merch, go to hightopsport.com/shop. Both of those are up there. Now, this one I'm really kind of adamant about. I mean, you can wear it whenever you want, I guess, but obviously it's in season at the minute.
Mhm.
But yeah, so there is that. Listen, people talk about baseball, or someone's asking about baseball. We have an entire baseball channel. They just surpassed 500 subs. We've got 400 people in here. I don't think all of you are subscribed to that channel. So High Top Sports Baseball, please go get that thing to 1,000 subs. All right. You guys wanna
Yeah,
hear
Hot
about-
Top Sports Baseball.
Yeah. I mean, and Dave is going to be joining us, I think, this week to talk about it. So we'll have some insight. He is our baseball guru, if you will. So got a lot to talk about, a lot of sports to go over. Okay. I'm only one human being. So cut me some slack. Best that week. There he is. There he is, boys. There he is. All right. Click on that link right there and go subscribe. Go click on it real quick and come right back. Don't leave. Wait till the show's over. Then go do it. But no, good stuff there. Good stuff there. So tomorrow we kick off. They also are starting early. So I was talking with Dave about this. 8:32 is the time. I'm not saying he got inspiration from our live at 8:35 on Wednesday, but I'm not saying he didn't either. And I guess that's a change, where they used to practice more in the middle of the afternoon.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't know if that's, when did you practice when you played?
You saying 8:32 at night? It's the practice
In the morning.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, no, we practice. Yeah, no, we would practice normally maybe around like 10 o'clock. Yeah, you be done like right once high noon hit. You feel that heat start to come. You got to bear down. But yeah, 8:30 is pretty early.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just like, hey, we want to get in here and get out. Like, what's the? I like it. Like, everybody gets the worm. Let's go get our work done, and you can have the rest of the day. Then no need to lollygag around.
I'm sure they get that done and finish up the class, but they'll have meetings and stuff still after that.
Okay.
to get ready for the
I
next
do know
day.
we'll
So,
have some pressers tomorrow. Cam informed us from the coaches, from some players over the next couple of days on Tuesday and Thursday. So we'll have that to look forward to and talk about, obviously, on Wednesday. There will be no morning show tomorrow, but we will be rocking. Fun little exercise. We did this on Dave's show. I put it into AI because we were discussing about which basketball team is better, this last year's Gator team versus this year's Gator team. Typical healthy conversations. Complaining about which Gator team is better. And then I go, you know, it would be funny. I told him, I was like, with Steve, if we do 2006 versus 2008.
oh man, you know my answer.
Your answer's going to be, AI is going to be worse, right?
AI gonna tell you the truth.
You ready to do it? You ready to settle the ultimate debate here?
I gotta see your prompt. Yeah,
I'll read it to you. I'll read it to you.
What is your prompt? What are we taking into consideration?
Let me write it up real quick.
It ain't hard to tell. We got to go with the trenches. 2006 D-line smashing everything. Oh, Lord. Who y'all got, chat? 06 or 08?
All right. So I say I need you to play a game summary and pick me a winner. If the 2006 Gators national championship team played the 2008 Florida Gators national championship team, who was winning?
Okay,
football?
I'll take it. I'll just take it. Nice, simple, plain.
Here we go.
No loops.
Says it's kind of running through. It says, all right, you're trying to start a civil war in Gainesville tonight. We are. We're putting the 2006 national championship versus the 2008 on a neutral field at the Swamp. Let's go. All right. Here's the summary of the 06 team. Head coach Urban, quarterback Chris Leak, weapon freshman package Tim Tebow, best defensive player of all time Stephen Harris. It doesn't say that. I added it. It does say defense Reggie Nelson, Jarvis Moss, and Derek Harvey. All right. Identity, more balanced offense, veteran quarterback leadership, fast opportunistic defense, and beat Ohio State. Leak was steady. Tebow was the chaos. Defense was nasty in space.
For sure.
All right. Stick with me. 2008, Urban, Tim, weapons, Percy, Aaron Hernandez, Lewis Murphy, defense, Spikes, Hayden, Major Wright. I mean, that's a
yeah.
I'm just saying that's a unit.
That's the back end. That's back end. We need up front.
That's a unit, dog.
Yeah, it's getting scary.
This team had the SEC revenge tour after the Ole Miss loss. All right, here we go. Quarterback, the Edge 2008.
Quarterback, Heisman winner. We got to give him that.
Okay. Skill talent, 2008. More explosive, more polished.
Yeah.
Defense. Oh, shit. Should I stop now? 2006, fast and disruptive. 2008, bigger, nastier, more complete.
Lies.
Final score prediction, 27-20.
20. All right. Okay. All right. Take it.
2008.
It's all right. I'll take it. I'm not conceding. I'll take ChatGPT because I'm considering, the fanfare and the hype. I get it. On film,
it does say this. The 2006 built the empire. The 2008 team just perfected
it. I'll take it.
You walk so they could run, Steve.
Yeah, I have no quarrels for sure. Those guys were amazing. I vouched for a lot of those young guys to play in 06. I vouched for Spikes to get in the game with us in 06. I wanted Brandon James returning every play. We told Coach, hey, he better play.
So you're taking credit for the success of 08, therefore making the 06 team the better team. That's just an intangible that wasn't on the paper because 08's so good because of your selfless ability to let them play. That's the angle.
Yeah, Swamp King showed it. Swamp King showed it. No, those guys, 08, man. I love those guys, man. Elite, man. That was my first time able to be. I'm in Denver when this is happening and them winning. And I get to sell out the Champ Bailey and watch Spikes, Barry, Sean Marino sitting in Champ Bailey face, knowing he's a Georgia guy. I'm right there next to him when it happened. I get, yeah, Champ, y'all suck. It was amazing. Who can say that they was able to talk crap to Champ Bailey and the Boss Bailey while they were on your team because your boys got a chance to go out there and smack them. So, yeah, I love those guys.
When we getting Champ on the show?
Bailey?
Other champ. Yeah.
I didn't know you wanted him.
It's the GOAT.
Yeah, but he's a Georgia guy.
Yeah, but it's champ.
Yeah,
He's
I know,
orange and
right?
blue. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I could do it.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, another great Monday show. A lot of great conversations. I think
Can't
we're
wait.
just warming up.
Practice
We're
is
just-
on the way, baby.
We're just warming up and got a lot of great conversations. I can't wait for next Monday, Steve. You better the clips better be flowing, my boy.
Oh no, we legit. We lit.
I love it. No morning show tomorrow. I will be I'll be honest. I'm going to play golf. All right.
Oh wow. I was
Yeah,
gonna say, man, I
yeah.
look forward to those morning shows.
Yeah. I'm playing with the
Appreciate you,
dev
Jeremy.
team. Playing with the dev team. We're going to the Mickey course in Orlando. We got 4 a.m, so I gotta hit the hay. All right.
Oh wow, yeah.
I gotta drive. Gotta go show these boys what's up. Get up after it.
Yeah, I wish Shelton good luck, because if he don't do good, he gonna have a bad attitude.
I will. I'll definitely throw a fit and pick a baby if it's impossible. So,
Yeah.
you know, listen. I if I could plug into the show on the way there, I'd do a show at 4 o'clock in the morning. But you know,
Yeah.
is
Nah,
what it
good
is.
luck, brother. Have fun.
yeah, I apologize for your morning drives. I do. We'll be back Wednesday. Wednesday's gonna be a banger. We're gonna have John come back on. We're gonna talk basketball, so it's gonna be another great show. We'll probably have to do an emergency show tomorrow night. You know what?
Yeah.
We'll do an emergency show tomorrow night. I'll find someone to do an emergency, or I'll do it with my damn self.
First
Okay.
day of practice, right?
Yeah, I can't miss. I feel like I'd be doing a disservice for this family if I did. So
Hey, I'll jump in with you.
we'll feed the ears one way or the other. All right. Continue to stay smashed. Continue to stay subscribed. Continue to stay frosty. Steven, the champ, Harris, Shelton. Y'all be good.
Shelton.
Have a great.
I'm actually have to jump in at some point. I can't wait the next Monday with all this film.
Reasonable. Okay. Yeah, we can make it happen.
Yeah.
We made that work. I think we can find a way to plug you in. We'll
Yeah, no,
pinch
for
you in, big
sure.
guy. Yeah, no
Yeah.
problem. Yes, sir. Absolutely. We'll see you there. You see this? You trying to bully me right here? All right, well, y'all be good. See y'all later. Peace and love,
Okay,
baby.
baby.
Depends on the golf score. Good call. If I suck ass, you're not gonna hear from me for 3 days.
It's Hot Top Sports where the takes don't miss. The prof with the stats, the champ with the fist. Water bringing fire, cowboys out riding bold. Bulls calling bets, watch the stories unfold. And it's truly
Maybe.
eyebrows running the
Maybe.
show.
All the super chats. $2, what's up?
It's Hot Top Sports,
D-Dub, what's
baby.
up, baby?
Let's get it, let's
Get
go.
it.
Gators
go.
got the hoop. Shelton, Coach Johnny about to own the SEC. I love that. Great show. My man MJ, appreciate you, Bubba. If Ty wins back-to-back, he'll be considered better than Billy D. We'll save it for
Ooh.
Wednesday. We'll save it for Wednesday.
Ooh.